we talked this week about little Katalia, the little 3-year-old murdered in Kaikoui. Another in the long line of Māori children fatally beaten to death, maimed, harmed, otherwise injured, killed by folk within the Māori community. So, although the victims are Māori, so are the transgressors. But, I don't want to labour this point either, but I'm going to. Here in the New Zealand Herald this morning, the latest example of that, 2 Māori women accused of killing an 8-year-old, a Māori boy, by the name of Ricochet. I know, somebody actually called him that name, Ricochet. Keith Hairewa. Those 2 women are charged over the death of Ricochet Keith Hairewa. They now face new charges that allege further child abuse that the little 8-year-old boy was subject to before being fatally dispatched by these 2 evil women. Maya Haiti, 25, well named, I have to say, and Pauline Timu, 61. They appeared in the High Court at Tauranga on Wednesday, pleaded not guilty, but now face additional charges of child cruelty, neglect, and violence prior to that little boy being killed, allegedly, by them. Listen, again, ta-da, listen. Nope, can't hear anything, can you? Nope. Not from anyone, not just in the Te Pati Māori area, but no one in the political realm is prepared to defend the Māori children in this country. It remains, as I said to you, our national scandal and shame, but there we are. 2 stories in 2 days of our most endangered species in this country, which isn't the kiwi, which isn't some sort of South Island wren, which isn't hooker dolphins or whatever. It would seem to be young Māori children in, shall we say, vulnerable communities. They would seem to be our latest endangered species, and there are no marches, no lobby groups, no political movement, and no one adopting that cause at all. Listen, New Zealand, you shame me, you shame us all. Your collective silence on this from the political and policy makers of this country is as much a scandal, it seems to me, as the death. And this little last and most recent reminder this morning in the New Zealand Herald of an 8-year-old boy. You can just tell by the name, his naming, that he came from the kind of family that you'd want to take away from him. And there are literally tens of thousands of people in this country who can't have children. They're white, they're Pacifica, they're Indian, South African, they are a variety of cultures. They're good, decent people who can't have children. They weren't blessed, they weren't given that opportunity to do so. I'm sorry, but these kids born into these communities, they needed to be taken from them, placed in those parental homes who will love them, guide them, support them, help them, and give them not just an opportunity, but actually the ability to live a life that is not truncated or besmirched or made corrupt by constant violence, meth use, alcohol abuse, and hatred. And no one seems to want to talk about it. So that's been another theme this week. And despite me saying something about it, listen to the silence. And where's Radio New Zealand on this one, eh? Where's Te Pāti Māori? Where are the politicians? Where are the policymakers? Where are the grievers? Where are the lobby groups? They are nowhere. New Zealand, you reap what you sow. And if we've decided that young Māori children have become an endangered species in this country, obviously nobody cares about that. Well, I do. And I'm an old, white, conservative man. And I'm not going to stop caring about it. Those are my thoughts this morning. What are yours?